Good day, sir. I am Chloe Hagingan from the College of Public Administration and Governance. So today, I will tackle to you the four phases of Philippine budget processes.
So first, let's talk about what is budget process. A budget process refers to the process by which governments create and approve a budget. The process of reviewing past budgets and planning budgets to forecast revenue is known as the budgeting process. It includes aligning with upper management in order to analyze budget data and establish goals for the future to better control spending. And to this point, let me show to you my infographic about Philippine budget process. So as you can see, there is the four phases of Philippine budget process. So first is the budget preparation. Budget preparation is the first step in making a budget. This is when the plan for spending and saving and created it happens. Decide how money will be used in the future. Second is budget legislation. Budget legislation is the step where laws are made to approve the budget. This ensures that the budget is legal and can be used. It gives permission for the planned spending and saving to happen. Budget execution. Budget execution is when the budget plan is put into action. Is the step where money is sent according to the budget. This phase makes sure that the planned activities and expenses happen as planned. Fourth is budget accountability. Budget accountability is that the final step where the budget is reviewed. It checks if the money was spent as planned. This phase compares the budget with what was actually done to see if everything matches. In the next video, let me share to you what is more about budget process.
First, the budget preparation. This phase involves the formulation of estimated revenues and expenditure by the executive departments and agency. In preparing the annual budget proposal, the said department makes an estimation of government revenues. It then determines the budget priorities within available revenues and borrowing limits. Finally, it translates these approved priorities into expenditures. The main agency involved is the Development Budget Coordination Committee or the DBCC, composed of the following agency. So first is the Department of Budget and Management, an agency responsible for the resource allocation and management. Second is the Department of Finance, the agency responsible for resource generation and debt management. Third is the National Economic and Development Authority, the agency responsible for overall. Fourth, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or the Central Bank of the Philippines, the agency responsible for monetary measures and policies. Fifth, the Office of the President of the Philippines, the agency responsible for the approval and oversight of the budget. In the preparation of the budget, the DBCC approves the parameters, makes a budget call, conduct budget hearings, makes a budget review, then consolidates the budget. It then validates and confirms the budget, which is finally approved by the President of the Philippines and his cabinet members. The President thereby submits the budget to the Congress for approval. The second phases is the budget authorization. Submission to Congress. The DBM submits the proposed national budget to the House of Representatives for legislative reviews and approval. Congressional deliberations, both the House and Senate committees hold hearings to scrutinize the budget, make amendments, and propose changes to allocation. Last is the budget approval. Once approved by both houses of Congress, the budget is signed into law by the President, officially authorizing the spending plan. The third phase shall be the budget execution or implementation. Budget execution covers the allotment of appropriations by the Central Budget Authority to under occurrence of obligation by the spending departments and agency of government. The steps in the execution of the budget are: first, release of the funds by the Department of Budget and Management or the DBM. Once the GAA is signed, therefore, we are already authorized to get the budget from the National Treasury. We formulate the GAA for the transparency since it was scrutinized by the executive officer. Scrutinized by the executive officer down the line. So if any malpractice of certain group of people is intended, the session and plenary activities are the boundaries and will see to it that all the budget to be acted shall be appropriate properly. Implementation of the various programs and activities by the different government agency involves the formulation of allotment and cash programs and government. Program, project, activities can now be implemented due to funding release. The fourth or the final phases is the budget accountability and review. This involves the reporting of actual performance against plans or target, and it involves the monitoring of agency budgetary performance, comparison and evaluation of actual performance with the initially approved work targets. A summary list of check issued is submitted on a monthly basis, and the physical and financial report of operation is submitted on a quarterly basis in the form of a trial balance. In addition, the Commission on Audit or COA figure prominently in the assessment of agency performance. The COA is the government body tasked with looking at the legality, propriety, and accuracy of government financial transactions. The COA has auditors assigned to each government agency, and it has regional offices to review this transaction. Those that are considered excessive, inappropriate, or illegal are not passed in audit. COA can recommend means for setting them right. If such is still possible, trial balance of agency which are submitted to DBM and COA on a quarterly and annual basis report how agency use up their allotments and cash allocation. There is no such thing as perfect planning or budgeting regardless of in-depth analysis and rigorous scrutiny. There are still problems encountered during each phases of the budget cycle. That will be all. Thank you.